Okay, we're recording. Thank you for watching. This video is going to be titled Western Mormons, You're Embarrassing the Rest of Us. And you are. You Mormons in Utah, who usually vote Republican, who are the reason that Utah and Arizona and Nevada are not certain Republican states this year, are very embarrassing. And here's why. We're not having an election for bishop or temple worker. We're not going to be voting on November 8th whether to ordain somebody to the high priesthood or to the Melchizedek priesthood. We're going to be voting on president. Don't you see the difference between president of the United States of America and temple worker or bishop or something like that, Sunday school teacher? One stupid thing and one thing that got me thinking about this was I read an article about this, an essay, a news article, yesterday morning. Don't you see how bad an idea Hillary Clinton is? The rape enabler who helped the rapist get away with rape early on in her legal career, who has taken bribes. Hillary Clinton has taken bribes as a Secretary of State. Hillary Clinton's, her family, the Haitians don't want the Clintons to help them after this recent hurricane because in 2010 the Clintons were supposedly helping them, but the Haitians didn't get much help. The Haitians realized they were not being helped. They were being used as a way to get more money to the Clinton Foundation and the Clinton friends. So how could you even think about the possibility of letting that in by voting for some third party or not voting? Donald Trump is not that bad. And another important issue is the Supreme Court. Hillary's Supreme Court nominees will have a long-lasting effect. A long-lasting effect. And her nominees will make up bullcrap like at some point in the future, if Hillary gets judges on the Supreme Court, they will order the church to perform homosexual sealings in the temples. Trump will put judges on who will respect our constitutional rights so that we aren't forced to go to other people's wedding ceremonies, and so that we aren't forced to do homosexual sealings in the temple. And this article I read pointed out that Evan, what's his name, that I'm having a hard time remembering his last name because I'm not even thinking about voting for him, is going to do really good in Utah. Come on, people. The article pointed out it quoted some people as saying that they think that if a lot of votes go to Evan, starts with an M, McCullum, instead of Hillary Clinton, instead of Donald Trump, that Hillary still won't win Utah. Really? Now, if you split votes away from one candidate, it helps the other one win. And that's why we have naturally developed a two-party system in the United States of America. Every now and then there's a strong third party, but in a way we do have a third party. It's Donald Trump. He's technically hasn't started an official third party, but because he's such a political outsider, he's third party-ish in a way. And let's see, so what else is there to say? Oh, if Hillary Clinton gets in, one stupid thing some people have said is, we can survive 4 years of Hillary, we'll just come back stronger. No, you won't. Come on now. If Hillary wins the election, she will get Supreme Court nominees. That will affect things. Like attempts to limit voting fraud. it'll become de facto legal to commit voter fraud for the Democrat Party if Hillary Clinton gets Supreme Court nominees. And Hillary Clinton will give amnesty to tens of millions, more, or maybe more, of illegal aliens who are going to be loyal Democrat voters, and you're not going to change them. And one really good piece of evidence that you're not going to change them is Barack Obama's re-election when we were in the middle of wars, when we were losing more men in Afghanistan. We didn't lose 2,000 soldiers' lives in Afghanistan until Barack Obama became president. We had a terrible economy in 2012. And it was her first time in 30-something years that an ambassador died in service to the country. Ambassadors aren't supposed to die. That's what soldiers are supposed to do, not ambassadors. 30-something years, and it's the first time that an ambassador died in service to the country in 2012. And Barack Obama still won re-election. And those are the kinds of... and I'm sure a lot of those people that voted for Barack Obama were immigrants that are... I guess they came from countries where you don't get to vote the dictator out, so it's a foreign concept to them that they didn't adopt to vote out somebody who's not doing a good job. And they voted for Obama to stay in. So the American public that voted for Obama for a second term is not going to vote out Hillary, and they're going to put scores of millions of new voters on their rolls that are going to be loyal Democrat voters and vote for Hillary to get reelected, even if there's an enormous budget deficit and inflation and wars and high crime and unemployment. So, in closing, you Western Mormons. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm asthmatic. I've always got something coming out of my lungs. You Western Mormons, pull yourselves together, man. Get your heads out of whatever orifices they are in that are keeping you from seeing reality. And have a good day. Thank you for watching.